how to overcome the fear of ruining some relationships with your friends or family or people that you know when it comes to sharing your network marketing business. I think it's probably something a lot of people think about. It's a conception that we have in our industry, and so we're going to talk all about it tonight. Have you ever felt like this yourself? Maybe you got started in network marketing. Maybe this is recent, or maybe this was a long time ago for you. You got started in network marketing, or you're thinking about doing it, and you kind of had this question mark in your mind where you were like, I want to do it. I want the freedom. I want, the income that they say is possible, but how do I deal with talking to the people I know? How do I build the business and not ruin the relationships, or, create a funky stigma with my friends, or just make it weird in general? I know I have, and I've seen it, and it's unfortunate because that's one of the things that is a stigma in our profession. It is, one of those things that why they don't want to join network marketing, or it's one of those things where maybe they have a concern about. So, this is a problem, this is a concern, and there's two different things that I want to talk about regarding this very subject. One of the things that's a problem in our profession is people get excited, they get jacked up, they're super pumped, and then they believed in their opportunity when they saw it. They believed in what they heard, and they believed that it was possible. But then they turn around and they go to their friends kind of looking for approval, looking for acceptance, looking for, hey buddy, you made the right decision, great job. And that is not really a position of strength to be coming from, and that's not really what's gonna take you to the top. Like, if you're in your business right now and you have a dream and a goal of getting to the top in your business, then it's gonna take an intense focus. It's gonna take an intense commitment. It's gonna take, not really being super concerned about everybody else and their bag of tricks. It's gonna be like, hey, you know what? I'm building this for me and my family. I'm building this so I can retire from work, or I can bring my spouse home from work, or, hey, we can get out of debt, or hey, we can buy that dream home. Like, you have to know why you're doing this. And if you share it with people and it's for them, wonderful. If it's not for them, wonderful. Either way, you can't be attached to the outcome. And so I think that's one of the big things that is a concern for a lot of people. And it also relates to ruining the relationship, because people are concerned that they want to, they're wondering, hey, what are my friends what are they going to say? What are they going to think? All of that kind of stuff. And while that's all fine and dandy, you have to realize you, my friend, have joined a profession. And if you were a professional chiropractor, firefighter, doctor, hairdresser, whatever, do you really care what your friends think about your profession? Probably not. You're doing that to build a business. You're doing that to do something for you and your family. And so not seeking acceptance from those people about the decision that you made to change your life financially, super important. You got to know you got the goods, and if they want to join you, fabulous. But if not, that's okay too. And you got to be okay with that. This isn't for everybody. I'll let that sink in. It isn't for everybody. You know what? There's some people that it's just not a good fit for, and you have to be okay with that. You have to know deep down inside that, it's all right if not everyone joins, because they're not going to anyways, but you having posture about it is super important. The second thing is we cannot be like all the other people, okay? Why does our profession have a stigma? When you think of network marketing, it kind of coincides with, pitchy, over the top, maybe like you have a product or service and your friends are afraid that every time you're gonna jump out of the bushes and be like, oh, hey, let's talk MLM business, right? And nobody wants to be around that, right? I don't know if you've ever seen that. I don't know if you've ever experienced it. I don't know if you've ever been the person jumping out from behind the bushes. But whatever the case may be, we can't be that guy or girl. When you introduce what you have to a friend and you say, hey, listen, I'm working on something, got a side project I got going on, and looks like we can help some people and make some money. Love to sit down and talk more about it with you. If they're open, great. If they're not open, that's okay too. Now, the biggest thing happens that I see with people, it comes to the follow-up, right? People that are new especially, they'll talky. Oh, I found this product. It's so amazing, blah, blah. And they completely dance around with their prospect, but they never carte blanche ask them, hey, This is what I'm doing. I'd like to share more about it with you. Can we sit down and talk? They never ask them. They just like tiptoe around, almost like a little kid that wants something, right? They're like, Mom, Dad. They're pulling on the shirt, pulling on the jacket. Hey, I want this. Da-da-da. Oh yeah, I'm busy. Hey, I want this. But they never say, Mom, can I get your attention? Or Dad, can I get your attention? Hey, can I do this? Can I go play at my friend's house? Can I have a sleepover? Can I do whatever? And so sometimes we gotta realize, we gotta check ourselves and make sure that we're not dancing around with our prospects, dancing around with our friends, because you know what? It's not good for them and it's not good for you. Why? They get frustrated, like, why is their friend gone cuckoo? And every time you talk to them, it's about the product or the service or the business. Can I get an amen? Do you know what I'm talking about? Or, it just makes it weird in the relationship. So what can we do to overcome this? What can we do to solve this phenomenon in your life? So number one, you have to get down to the core of who you are, why you join this, and be okay with whether they join you or don't join you. That's paramount. We can't be going to the rest of the world, your friends, your family, your people in your circle, right? Wanting them to say, oh, clap, 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 you did so good. You picked the right one, you did everything great. No, not everyone's gonna buy in. Not everyone's gonna agree with you. And you have to be okay with that, because you have to know that your dreams are worth it. Your dreams are worth it. They're worth going for. And it's okay, because you're going to ruffle some feathers along the way. It is okay. So that is the first thing. You have to be okay with that. The second thing, and this is probably the biggest thing that I've seen that has made a huge difference for me in, building my business, because we have many, many friends and we've been doing network marketing a long time. People know when we're calling, we may be calling about a business we're working on, right? And so how do we maintain those relationships over the years and continue to build your business? When you talk to your friends, when you talk to your family, when you're reaching out to the people that you want to contact, but you don't want to ruin the relationships with those people, just share with them, hey, I'm working on something. Are you at a spot in your life where you're open to whatever? Whether you're going to present the business, hey, are you open to, a side project if it wouldn't interfere with what you're working on right now? Or hey, do you keep your options open when it comes to making money? Asking them point blank, or even sharing the products, whatever it is, bring it up, and whatever they say, be okay with that. Don't be the Energizer bunny that keeps coming back trying to pitch them again. And you know what? Don't bring it up after that. Yeah, a bomb just went off somewhere. Yeah, don't bring it up after that. You go out there, you succeed, you make it happen, you throw off fireworks in your business, and the next time you talk to them and they say, hey, what's up, Jackie? What's up, Brandy? What's up, Mark? What's up, Angie? What's going on in your business? How is life? How is everything? You're like, oh my gosh, qualified for a free trip, rocking it out. My company put me in a new car. And they're like, huh? You did it without me? You're like, oh yeah. It's amazing. You will turn heads, my friend. And you know what? You will be amazed is if you take this technique and this tactic and you share those things, you share the success stories, whether it's directly for you, whether it's people in your team, whether it's people in your company, whether there's something awesome going on, and you just throw it out there, not in a pushy way, not in a salesy way. You just throw it out there. The world will be watching what you have going on, and you would be amazed how many of those people you maybe talked to in the beginning circle back up with you and say, hey, I think you might have talked to me about this before. You're like, that's right. Yeah. And then you can go from there. You can get things rolling. But that's the biggest tip. Number one, be okay with whether they do it or don't do it. Don't seek their approval. And number two, share it, offer it one time, but don't be coming and hitting them up with it every single time you talk to them, because that's when the relationship gets funky. That's when things get weird. Be man or woman enough to step up and say, hey, this is a profession. I will learn my craft. If I want to be the top 1%, I got to do what 99% is not going to do, which is learn my craft, learn how to build my list, learn how to contact people, learn how to do it with or without that one person. So that's my rant for tonight, guys. I gotta run. But if you're at a spot right now in your life where you do want to be that person, you do want to be that top 1%, the things that the 99% do is different than what the top 1% does. And there are 10 steps that I've actually put together that's focused on you breaking out of the things of your past, breaking out and getting rid of the things that have been holding you back, and moving forward to receive your breakthrough, ranking up, going the places that you want to go, and accomplishing the things that you know is possible in your life. So how do you hear more about that? Well, I'm going to drop a link here in the description in a couple of minutes once we finish up, once we get off. And if you click on that, it'll take you to a spot where you enter your information and you'll get access to the extra bonus training. So that's it, my free gift to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this added some value to you. Let me know, give me your feedback, drop a note in the comment section if you had an aha moment. If maybe you have seen one of the Energizer bunnies or the people jumping out behind the bushes, or maybe you've been one, let me know. And definitely feel free to share with your team. All right, guys, take care, be blessed, and I will see you all next time. For more great training and to receive your free bonus training, the 10-step process for getting out of your own way and finally rank advancing, visit summerjeronimo.com.